Hi, and welcome to the video on how to create a linear regression on a graphing calculator. So you guys are going to be having a quiz over this really soon, and so you've done it before, but we're going to go ahead and review. So let's say that we are talking about how fast we can pay off a credit card bill, and so our two variables are going to be months, and that's going to be X, also known as L1 in our calculator, which stands for list 1, and then we're going to have money owed, and that is going to be our Y, or our dependent variable, also known as L2 or list 2 in our calculator. So our months are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I'm just making this up. So this is not something that you would have to figure out. This information would be given to you. So 1,000, 850, 600, and 410. Okay, now we're going to remind ourselves how to do this in our calculator. So the first thing you want to do with your graphing calculator is clear out any old lists. So in order to clear our lists, we're going to go to Second, Memory. And the Memory button is also the plus button down here. So we're going to go to Second, Memory, and then we're going to go to number 4, which says clear all lists. So we're going to go to 4 and then push enter. So number 4, which is clear all lists, and then you push enter. And that's how you clear your lists. Okay, now we're going to edit our lists. And so we're going to go to Stat, and then you're going to go to Edit, which is just the first one, so just press enter, and then we're going to do our lists. So for L1, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to put 1, enter, 2, enter, 3, 4, 5. And I think that's all we had on our list. Yep, 1 through 5. Okay, now we're going to do list 2. So we're going to go arrow over, and then 1,200, 1,000, 850, 600, and 410. Okay, now at this point you want to make sure that you put in everything correctly. Just double check, because if you didn't put it in correctly, it's not going to work. And then you're just going to enter lists for your edit list. Then we're going to do linear regression. And linear regression is our y equals mx plus b equation for our best fit line. So we're going to go to Stat again. Then we're going to go to the Calc menu. So you're going to arrow to the Calc menu. So arrow over, and then once you're on the Calc menu, you're going to go to number 4, which says linear regression ax plus b. For some reason they use a instead of m for your slope. So we're going to push 4 and then enter. And it will give you, it'll say y equals ax plus b, and then it'll tell you what your a and what your b is. So for me, a is negative 198, and that's going to be the slope. Sometimes you're going to have to round to the nearest tenth. This one, I don't have to. Round to the nearest tenth if necessary. And then my b is 1,406. And so my y equals mx plus b is y equals negative $198 x plus 1,406. So this is basically saying that I'm paying about $198 or close to $200 a month, and I started with a debt of $1,400. Okay, that's how you do a linear regression. Make sure that you write down any questions that you have and bring them up in class.